What's going on, guys? It is Adrian Hawkins of HawkFit bringing you another video. Today we're going to start a new series again with Dr. Menya, but this time we're going to be looking at body composition through dieting. So those of you who've seen the other videos, you know I'm prepping for my first pro bodybuilding competition, and I'm looking to get on the stage shredded and jacked and lean. And one of the things that I've been asking judges about, talking to competitors, is symmetry and muscle imbalance. And from what I've gathered from the judges is symmetry is highly important in bodybuilding. Symmetry is what gives tall guys an advantage over short, stocky guys. So if you can be balanced symmetrically and lean, you have a very good shot at winning. So what I've asked Dr. Menya to do is we're going to do a series progressing from week 18 all the way down to competition day, and we're going to do weekly kind of updates on how my body is progressing, and to see if we can spot any imbalances or sort of muscle abnormalities before we step on stage. That way, when it happens, I have time to prepare and or train for it. That being said, let's get right into it. Let me have you adjust some things here. So I might have to zoom out a little bit, or maybe even bring this down. So they can see everything. All right. Well, that was fine. I just have to turn this. So I'm fine if they don't really see my face, but they want to at least get the waist up.
Yeah. So we'll start from the bottom. So you close your eyes and let's see. Shuffle your feet the best you can. Close your eyes. Shuffle your feet.
So marching.
Yeah. Marching, and then stop without opening your eyes yet. So if we start from your feet, if we look at your feet, I'm going to move this down. From your feet, your right foot is turned a little bit and your knee is bent a little bit.
Right here.
Yeah.
And right here.
Yeah, so your knee's bent a little bit. So that tells us that your right side is either lower and your left side is normal. So that's why you have to bend your right knee and you have to turn it almost in order for it to accommodate you standing. So as we keep going up, so that's the first thing. We can talk about that. You're right, and then as we go up.
The shorts off?
Sure, if you.
Alright. Might have to do that again. So I've got my. So let's see this.
So close your eyes. Yeah, close your eyes and start shuffling again. 1, close your eyes. 2, 3, 4, and then stop. So, okay, so now we can see your right side quads are more flexed. So your right knee, again, is still bent a little bit more, but there's more muscle structure there. And your right foot is turned to the right a little bit more. Let's go up. As you keep going up, we look at your hands. Your right hand is turned in more. Actually, your left side is turned in more than your right side. And your right side seems to be just a little bit more neutral. But that left side we have to work on. And then as we go up, your forearms, look at your forearm, your right forearm actually looks good. The only thing that we see is your right hand is holding a little bit more water. I don't know if you can see that. Your right hand is a little leaner looking.
In my view, the right arm looks more vascular than the left.
Yeah, that's so.
More veins are popping now.
Yeah, than
on this side.
So you've been doing something with your right hand
That's
right
just
now. Okay.
Well, yeah, carrying camera equipment.
Okay, so there it is. So that's what it is. Back
Okay.
to close your eyes and shuffle again. And then stop. Good. All right, so let's go up a little bit more. Okay. So your right side, the trapezium, is a little bit more developed,
Fine.
yeah, than your left side. And you're leaning, your head is leaning towards your left, especially the jawline. If you look at the jawline, your jawline, the left side is tilted that way. So your head is tilted a little bit that way. So we need to bring that back. So what we need to do, we need to tighten this, or we need to develop this, because this is pulling onto that.
All right.
So we need to bring that back.
All right.
So at least that's when you're standing anatomically. So we need to bring that there, neutral, and we need to bring that foot in a little, turn it right. There you go.
All right.
So now, this is what it should be.
So my foot went from here to there.
Yeah.
I mean, if that helps.
Yeah, and look at the symmetry of your quad. But I mean, you can see that your quad is defining even more, trying to sustain that. Even your calf is working a little bit more to work that. So we need to work on your inner right quad muscles or calves or whatever it is, along that inner medial. And then we need to work on your left side, upper side. And then these need to work in order to bring that out a little bit more. So we need to So we need to work on this side, left upper, right inner. And then we need to develop that so that his head tilts a little bit that way.
So for the neck, could that be from sleeping? Like if I sleep on this side?
Yes.
Okay.
You do that.
That's what I do. I sleep on
So
this
we
side.
need to bring
I
you
wake
on
up
this
every
side.
morning and I know it.
All right, turn around, face back. Let's see.
All right.
All right, so your right side has pulled you that way a little bit.
Yep.
And your left side, so I don't know if there's a little curvature on there on your spine, but X-rays would do that. But as of now, there's no winging, so we're good here. This is very symmetrical. It's just this side is leaning lower than that side. So whenever you need to do, we need to bring that up there. That looks it. That's what we need to work. We need to develop this right here. Your calves, let's bring it down to your calves. Your left side is really doing the work right now because your right knee is bent again. Do you feel that, Adrian?
Bent?
Yeah, your right knee is bent a little bit more.
Okay.
And I can see your right toes more. If you look from back here, you can see the right toes more. So that means that we still need to work on this to bring that in that way so that we don't see those toes. There, that's it. So that's the symmetry anatomically. All right? Stand tall. Yeah, just this has to be pulled up. That's it. All right, so now let's do those poses you're talking about. All right.
So now basically we're just gonna run through the mandatories that you would get for bodybuilding. I'll have Dr. Menu change the camera since we won't be able to get the full shot in angle. So we'll hit the top half first and then we'll do the legs. All right, so we're just gonna go through a front semi-relaxed.
That right side is looking really good. Your left side, maybe a little bit definition on the left side. Yeah. The serratus, you can see the serratus, there's 2 holes versus 1, but I think you can work on that with weight loss. There's a little bit more depression. There's 1 depression there, there's no depression there. You see that there? There's a depression there, there's none there. But this looks very even. Yeah, that's the only thing I see there. And This is nicely formed. This is a little thinner. You see that? It's a little bit longer. This is more square, but this is rounder. Do you see that, Adrian?
In the camera, yeah.
Yeah. This is more square, this is rounder. That looks good for now. As he loses weight, that will change. The right side again is more pumped right now. This looks a little leaner. Okay, I'm gonna go lower. The right side looks more pumped right now. This looks a little leaner. Let's go to the legs now. The right quad, it actually looks pretty good. The right foot again is turned to the right. So we need to work on bringing that to the left. Because when you do that, that does that. Just stop. Jeff, 1 second.
And again, okay.
So, on the right side, because his foot is turned to the right, you see more muscle on that side versus this side because his left leg is not turned. So either we make this stronger so that this, do you see what I'm saying?
All right.
This lateral vastus is really good. Vastus lateralis is really developed, but because his right foot is turned that way and turned that to the left a little bit more, now you can see this evenness. All right, good, and that's it. So you can talk or say whatever you want.
Right. Did you want to do the back?
Yeah. So we're going to start from the top. The left side is looking really, this is really coming out on the left. The right side is coming out, but not as lumpy and rounded as this side. This is lumpy, but this is lumpier.
So that means this side is tight?
Yeah. This is again lumpier. Lumpy, but not as lumpy as that. You can see there's this, you know, it's really nice and chiseled here. We're working on that left side. Nice lump, nice lump. This actually comes out. This comes out not as much as that. Glutes look good. The right side is looking more rounded than the left, so that means you have to move your left foot out a little more. There it is, now they're even. Oh, that is perfect, that's it. Even the glutes separate nicely. That's it. You can tell them what you want to say. That was beautiful. Hold on, let me go down 1 second. When he put his right foot out, that became symmetrical. And that's it. That's good. Weight loss will help you define it more and go from there. Perfect.
All right. Well, there you have it. So we got that. Now there's going to be some things that I'll have to do in terms of like exercises that I'll be able to incorporate as I progress through these 18 weeks. And one of the reasons why I'm doing this is to catch it now so that I'm not caught unaware when I'm, 4 weeks out and I'm like, oh man, I really got to at least pump this side up just a little bit to kind of give it the illusion of being the same size or being just as big. So hopefully this series will get you to like start thinking about these things earlier rather than later, that you can catch them sooner and you can work on them and progress through them. And even if you're not competing and if you realize one side is stronger than the other, that it will help you incorporate maybe more isolation movements or isolation pull downs, maybe even bicep, tricep work, or just whatever you need to work on in general. Maybe you need to do single leg, left leg presses versus right leg, or maybe your right leg is dominant like mine is, as we just saw in this video, and you need to focus on isolation movements. So hopefully that helps. We'll be pumping out more content. Stay tuned.